Is the melanin on? Yes, it is. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is your girl, Miss P. I hope you are doing fantastic. I am doing well. Make sure to go ahead and like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, do all the things. I really appreciate it. Comment down below. And I do have a question of the video, which is, what do you do? Or how do you deal with life when life be life? You never know, it might help somebody else. Child, it might even help me. But it's time for a new vlog. And this one, it was all about my new treatment with Crohn's. So for those of you who don't know, I have Crohn's disease, but I have Crohn's. Crohn's doesn't have me, okay? My whole Crohn's journey is on YouTube. Y'all know me, I ain't fake. I'm gonna let you know if something going on with me, okay? And don't mind my background back here. I had parent-teacher conferences tonight, and that is amazing. You know, being on the other side of the coin, for those of you who don't know, I'm a teacher. So yeah, that went on tonight. You know, I'm waiting for the county to come and paint my hood, because there's a lot going on, but this is where we at right now, and I have to get in where I fit in with my time, okay? But if you missed my whole diagnoses and you know what I went through, go back. What we're gonna do is go back, and actually I'll find it. I'll put the link in the more description and y'all can check it out, okay? Fast forward to now, after I had my son, who will now be soon 11 months old. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. My body, it really like went into shock. And I mean, it took all of winter and spring for me to get it together, 702. I went from being diagnosed back in 2016. I worked in the medical field at that time, and I didn't want to be a patient. And I thought, okay, I can fix it. Just pray about it and it'll go away. And it was like, no, God puts certain people and things in place to help your ass, okay? So I ended up taking a chemo. At the time, it was, that was more harm than good. After that, I was like, I ain't taking nothing else. This is crazy. I can't even make it. And that was even worse and detrimental on my body. Then after that, I ended up starting Humira. Y'all have seen the commercials for that. You basically it's shots every 2 weeks, and that was doing all right. And then I got pregnated, and basically it's amazing when you're pregnant how you forming a life, they're actually giving life back to you. It's amazing. Like, oh my God, you can't tell me God isn't real, because I had a beautiful pregnancy, and it was amazing how I didn't even know I had Crohn's disease for almost 9.5 months. It was amazing. But right after I had Jay, of course, I was breastfeeding, I was doing a lot, and then my body was like, holla, where is the life force at? What's happening? What's going on? And I felt like my body literally went into shock. And then add on postpartum, it was a lot going on. It was like the Humira wasn't working anymore. And if you notice, I wasn't really recording a lot at that time. I was, but it was in and out. And health-wise, that takes precedence over my life right now, me feeling good. And if I'm not good, nothing is good in my camp, okay? And then also, I can't produce. I had to get back on steroids, heavy dose, and then I did a tapered effect until I figured out what my next move was, just so I could start eating again, because my inflammation was through the roof. I went ahead and said, okay, I'm gonna start Remicade, which is basically another immunosuppressant, but it's an infusion. So I basically get an infusion every 2 months. But the start, which is basically in this video, I had to get it every 3 weeks for my first couple of rounds so it could get into my system. And that was a lot. It was heavy, because you're literally going into an infusion center, and you're literally going to the cancer center, basically walking by the cancer center, and you're in there with people who have all types of issues going on. It was depressing, because it was literally like, oh my God, again. And I didn't have any type of relief at that time. I was just over it, and it was like, whatever, let's try it, because I felt defeated at that time. So of course, I feel like the only thing that was really keeping me going was Jay at that time. Not that I was gonna check out of here or anything like that, but you know, when you're just on autopilot, that's how I felt, because I really wasn't smiling a lot. I was a shell of myself. I did not feel like myself at all. But I have to tell you, baby, that Remicade ain't no joke, okay? Because I feel like them people in the commercials, you know, when you be seeing them commercials about medication and you be like, that's some bullshit, but they be on the elevator talking about, I feel like that now. I feel like if they wanted me to do a Remicade commercial, now granted, Humira ain't bad. I'm not gonna slack Humira. It did what it had to do. And Humira is for a lot of things. Seeing myself from top of this year to now, 180-degree turn. I can totally say that. I'm super, super grateful. And I'm just grateful that I have the energy, you know, and I'm still here. Be lifing. And like I said, I can't be fake. And I just wasn't feeling it earlier this year. And it was just a lot going on. And nobody can tell me about my life, my marriage, my family. I mean, if you're not in the trenches with us, I can't really listen to what you have to say. So I love you guys. I really, really do. But sometimes with the comments, it can be too much. You have to give people grace. You just have to. And like I said, I love all of my supporters. I truly do. Y'all are fantastic. But you got to be careful with your opinions and the stones you try to throw. You got to be careful with that because it's not easy. I have to give myself enough grace to be like, all right, play girl, we gonna chill out for a little bit. You need a break. You need to relax, okay? And then come back when you feel like it. So I'm excited that I'm back, and hopefully you guys are excited about it too. I just had to give y'all a little background. I know that was pretty long, but I think you guys would appreciate the background. And let's go on and get into the vlog. Let's do it. I'm here for my first infusion. Let me show y'all. Hold on. I think y'all can see it right here. Got my IV going. I'm waiting for my Tylenol. And then I get my Remicade. Got some water. And just chilling. Literally. I think it's going on 2 o'clock. I just looked up and the bag is almost empty. But I see a second bag. I don't know if that's medicine too. The baby girl found me some goldfish and some graham crackers. Next time I come, I'm bringing a damn lunchbox. I'm starving. But she was like, you can bring food in here, but I don't want to. I actually want that guy's infusion spot. That looks like a dope spot. This one, I'm like, I don't got no privacy. Right after I leave here, I'm going to get something to eat. I'm starving. But so far, I'm doing all right. Still got the good juice going on. Not nauseous. Don't feel bad at all. So praise God for that. So yeah, just chilling. Alrighty, finally done. She took out my IV and almost ripped all my arm hair off. Oh, ouch, shit. So she wrapped my arm up, of course, and she was like, I can take the bandage off in like 30 minutes, but your infusion site looks great. I was like, okay, so I have to do this again in 2 weeks, I think, 2-3 weeks. I feel great. I have to pee. Oh my goodness. Let me see where Mama P is and Baby J. So I heard you were kind of bad and kind of patient at the same time. What were you? What you need that fantasy for? We having a conversation. Oh, okay. That's what happened. You watching the people? What's going on? Don't get out. Stay put. Stay put. We about to go. Here. You said what? Here. You want your pass it? You want your pass it back? Ouch. Forceful. I'm so hungry I could eat that plant right there. Literally, the plant. I'm starving. Starving. I want a whole bread basket. I made some salmon for dinner, some roasted veggies, which was zucchini, squash, Roma tomatoes, and red onion. Then I had some little baby potatoes, put it in olive oil, rubbed it down real good, used my select seasonings. Baby. Jeff came in here and said, who made this? I said, me. Who else you know roast veggies like me? Put me against anybody. Let me show y'all my plate. Hold on. What? And this was the one on the plank. This is the brown sugar residue. Come see about me in the salmon department. Who wants the smoke? Who wants the smoke? Who wants it? And I was drinking at the same time. That Duplin Winery cotton candy, fantastic. It's very sweet though. It's super sweet. Put it in the oven, all of that, for 22 minutes. All comes out fantastic. Now I could have put these little potatoes in a little bit longer, but they're doable. Good old hearty healthy meal. And I like those little potatoes. It was a win. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I didn't record that much that day because it was a lot. It's a lot. Getting infusion, doing all that, being on camera, it was a lot. So I got enough that I could get. But thank y'all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you on the next one. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless. Bye.